Alright, let's look at the homework 6.3, problem number 6. Alright, so we want to use the trapezoidal rule and Simpson's rule to estimate the value of this given definite integral. Alright, so let's do that. Actually, we want to find the error bound for those rules. Alright, so let's do that. Alright. So I put the error bounds formula up here so we can use that, and I open up a GeoGebra here. Alright, so first thing we need to do is we need to find the maximum value of the absolute value of the second derivative. Alright, so I'm going to actually use GeoGebra to compute it. So f of x is equal to 1 over x plus 1. Alright, so we have that. Alright, let's take the second derivative. So I'm going to actually let GeoGebra compute it. So I can just type f double prime of x, then hit enter. Alright, this gives you a derivative. Alright, so we want this to be the largest possible, which means that we want the denominator to be the smallest possible. Alright, so between 0 and 1, I would put 0 for x so that it becomes the smallest. So f double prime of 0, right? So we know that it's 2. So 2 is the largest value, right? So let's compute this error bounds for trapezoidal rule. Right, b is 1, right? So I'm going to just do b is 1. Minus a is 0, right? A is the lower bound. Right, and raise it to the third power. Right, this part is going to be just 1. Oh, sorry. That's going to be 1. So I'm going to just keep that. So a 1, right? And divided by, right, actually, and here, the maximum of that, we just found that to be 2. So 2 divided by, so 12. And the n is going to be, let's say, I forgot what the n was. N is 4, right? So I'm going to use n equals 4, right? So, oh shoot, right, 2 divided by, sorry, 12 times 4 squared, right? So that's the value here, because b minus a is 1, right? And the maximum of second derivative of f is 2. Divide by 12 times n is 4 squared. So hit enter. Right, so we get this value right here. So I'm going to just turn into a decimal number. So let's see, algebra, symbolic. Alright. So, and what's the precision we want? We want to be 5 decimal places, so we have to change it to 5 decimal places. Alright, so it looks like it's going to be 0.01042. Alright, so let's type it in. Alright, 0.01402 was it? Let's see. 1042. 042. Alright, so let's go ahead and check the answer. Submit for testing. Alright, it came back and looks like we got part A correctly. Alright, so let's do part B. Alright, so we're going to have to take the fourth derivative. Remember the formula here. Alright, I'm going to open up a formula here. Alright, so we need to take the fourth derivative. So let's do that. F 1, 2, 3, fourth derivative. Alright, we get that. Again, to find the largest possible value, I'm going to try to make the denominator the smallest. So you can see that the x equals 0 would achieve that. So f triple prime, fourth prime at 0, you're going to get 24. Right? So it's going to be, right, b minus a is 1. So maximum of fourth derivative is 24 in this case, and divided by 180 times 4 to the fourth power. Right? So hit enter. Right? And right click, object property, and algebra, and uncheck symbolic. right? So we got the 0.00052, right? So I'm gonna put 0.00052, right? Let's check the answer, submit for testing. All right, I came back and looks like we got this one correctly. All right, that's it. I hope that this was clear.